Hey, what's up? It's Karen Fair, and we are talking all about how to get back on track if you've already been losing steam with your New Year resolutions. So, you guys know how I feel about resolutions in and of themselves because I really struggle with just ideas of things that you want to accomplish without actually having real solutions for your resolutions and clear action steps. So, first of all, I was actually listening to Caleb on the radio just recently, and they were talking about how in February, like 80% of people give up on their goals that they set in January, especially health and fitness goals. Hey, Sheila. Yes, if you're here, wave, say hi, talk to me. Seriously, if I'm going to commit to coming live here every day with a little nugget of truth, I want to actually have a conversation with you. Also, if you love my mom bun, this is my I haven't left the house since Sunday look, and it is getting rough around here. Just gonna leave it at that. So, hey. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Awesome. So I was thinking about that, and I was like, what is it about February? Like, why are people giving up on their health goals and their even like personal goals? It's not just about health and fitness. Why do we lose steam so quickly? And I think that there are a few elements that I think people just focus on good intentions instead of clear, specific, measurable action steps. Hi, Anna. And so I want you to ask yourself, what goals did you set for 2019? What did you set for yourself? And I want them to be, think about your goals in your walk with the Lord. Think about priorities in your marriage and your family, with your friendships, and priorities with your health. What did you actually write down? And did you only write down the big picture goal without clear action steps? Because if that's the case, that is probably why you've already given up. When you don't have those small baby action steps written down, and I call it reverse engineering with my clients. So if I get a client who's like, I want to lose 50 pounds, I'm like, cool, that's awesome. Now let's focus on 2 pounds at a time, and let's focus on reverse engineering that. To lose that 50 pounds and reduce your blood pressure, there's a lot of things that go on with that. What do we need to do today? What small baby step can we commit to today that will compound over time to that weight loss goal, to getting off of blood pressure medication, etc., etc. You have to bite-size the goal. It's good to have the long-term vision, but this is where so many people struggle, is the clear action steps. Good intentions are not going to accomplish your goals. Good intentions are not going to accomplish your goals. Getting a pretty dream board is not going to accomplish your goals. You have to actually do the work. You've got to actually show up and be committed to the faithfulness part of things. Where I see so many women get stuck is they become so emotionally attached to the outcome of the goal that if one tiny thing goes wrong, they just throw everything out. We have to learn to walk in obedience and detach ourselves from the outcome, because that's God's. That's not yours, sister. The outcome is not your responsibility. That is not your job. I say this all the time to my team of coaches, and maybe from a business perspective, it will make more sense, but I think this is relevant in your health and fitness too. You are not the owner of your body. You are not the owner of your kids. You are not the owner of your career and your business. You don't own anything. You're the manager. You are the manager. Think about the parable of the talents in Matthew. The master left, and he told the servants, here are the talents that you are going to manage while I am gone. But who actually owned the talents? The master. Who owned the profits? The master. It was not the servants. And so I want you to start understanding that your body, your responsibility is to manage it well, to be a steward of it, to care for it. And what we talked about today in my actual Instagram post of like looking at your mindset and how you're viewing your body and how you're viewing the stewardship aspect of it. If you see this as the fact that I own this, it's going to add this immense pressure, and it's going to make you so attached to the outcome of like, I have to lose weight, I have to see this kid, I have to, and you're so attached to it that if anything goes wrong, you quit. So surrendered effort, this is what it means to actually trust God with the outcome, is that you show up every day and you commit to the effort portion. But it's with a surrendered heart. So that means there's humility in the process of saying, God, I'm going to show up and do my part, own my part in managing my body well, in moving, and being mindful of my nutrition, etc., sleeping well, whatever. I'm going to do my part, but the outcome is yours. And I trust you with that. You're going to see more joy in your health goals. You're going to see more contentment, more peace. It's not going to be such a hustle and a strive anymore because you know that your responsibility is faithfulness, not fruitfulness. Stop being so attached and chasing fruitfulness. If all you do is try to chase the fruit, you've missed the point. What is the branch's responsibility when you think about the vine and the branches passage in John 15? The branch's only responsibility is to cling to the vine. Your only responsibility is to cling to Christ and invite him in. And then what happens? The direct result of clinging to the vine is that the branch bears fruit. But the branch isn't waking up every day like, I must bear fruit. It's just saying, I got to stay attached to Christ, to the vine. And it's the same for you in your health, in your marriage, in everything. Your goal is to stay attached and be faithful. When I meet Jesus face to face, I just want him to say, well done, good and faithful servant. That's it. That's it. And part of that is letting go of the outcome. So when I equip women, when I coach them in their health and fitness, one of the greatest things that takes the longest time is trying to teach them to detach themselves from the outcome. It's not wrong to set goals. It's not wrong to set goals. You need to have a clear picture of why you're running in the first place. But once you've set them, now just focus your efforts on being faithful in your part of showing up and inviting God into the whole thing. Surrendering your efforts every day to him. It's going to have bumps. It's going to have obstacles. It's going to have hurdles. It's never perfect or smooth. But that's the surrendered effort. And then you start to measure your progress, not just with weight loss and all those things. Those aren't bad measurement tools. But then you ask yourself, you know what? I did not run to food instead of God at all this week. And you start to find these new victories that you can actually celebrate. So if you've already given up on your January goals, you probably don't have clear action steps. You probably don't have accountability. You probably haven't really committed to surrendered effort, and instead you're just striving, trying to hustle and chase after that outcome. So I want to challenge you today to shift your mindset and keep it on Christ. And I want you to sit down again, like it's December. And I want you to write down your priorities. Priorities for your health. Let's talk about that just more specifically. And then reverse engineer them. And send me the list. Like genuinely send me a picture of your action steps. So if the goal is to get off blood pressure medications or, you write them down. What do you need to start doing today? What baby step can you take today to get you there? And when mistakes happen, you get back up and you make the next best choice. Stop waiting for tomorrow when mistakes happen, please. There are so many more opportunities today to spiral up. So even in the middle of a downward spiral, it takes one decision of prayer, of drinking more water, of choosing to add more vegetables on your plate, of actually savoring your meal and paying attention to it takes one decision to get you back. And so don't write off when mistakes happen. Embrace the process of this journey. So focus less on the destination, focus more on the journey and the journey that God's going to take you through with it. Your health journey is such a representation of your walk with Christ. Every day in my workout and whatever I'm doing when it comes to health, I'm like, wow. It just shows me that I can be so prideful, that I can be so independent to a fault. It's just incredible, the parallels that you will see in your health journey and your faith journey. And so that's my challenge for you today. So if that is you, if you've already given up on your January goals, please either you need to rewrite and get more specific, or you've got no accountability and you need it. And I'm shamelessly plugging that I'm here. This is my heart. This is what I do. And so if you're sitting here and you're like, I don't have somebody checking in with me. I don't have a group to hold me accountable. I don't have a faith-based community that's going to keep my eyes on Jesus while I'm trying to commit to surrendered effort. Hi, my name is Karen Fair, and I am a faith and fitness coach, and this is what I do. I teach you how to put armor before iron. I'm not perfect, but I want to chase my perfecter, not perfection. And I want you to do the same thing in the process. So And that is my little quick tip for you today. Happy Friday. I'll be back on Monday, so I'm really committing to hopping on live 5 days a week here to give you some nuggets of truth that you can take and apply immediately to see some momentum in your health and your faith. And so I pray that this has blessed you today. Click the link in my bio. You'll see a couple things on there that you can be a part of if you are looking for someone that can be in your corner to mentor and coach you in those areas. I'd love to be that person. If you've already got that person, so incredible. Use them, talk to them, grow this partnership. It can be such a beautiful thing. I've got to get my 20-minute workout in because I keep procrastinating it hard today. So I'm going to go and do that. Thanks for being on live. Loved seeing you guys. Hey, Sojourner, it's so good to see you. I'll talk to you guys soon.